Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Polly Reindeer. It looked like you had a pom-pom then, with your block as you're waving it around. You're like, good morning, Stampy, go, Stampy morning, lovely world, yeah! Oh dear, cheerleading William Beaver to start with, and Polly is throwing confetti in the shape of snowballs. Anyway, let me go and continue the celebrations by eating my cake. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Barnaby, you can stand up and you can join me, and let's all go straight over to the Love Garden so I can let you all know who it is that we're adding to it today. And then we're back off to the airport, and we're finally building the important parts of the airport, the aerial vehicles. So today we're going to get the helipad done, we're going to hopefully get the helicopter done as well, and hopefully some of the runway as well. So that's the plan for today. Exciting developments in airport construction. But first, to the Love Garden, I am going to be adding Colin. The reason I'm adding Colin is because of this costume. You can see he's got a huge Stampy pillow for the face, a good Stampy outfit, and an enormous balloon Stampy tail, which was my favorite part of the outfit. So thank you so much for making this and dressing up Colin, and welcome to my Love Garden. Right then, let's go over to the doghouse then, and we can leave you with your friends Barnaby, just so you can spend some time with them, and then we will choose which dog is going to join us, and yeah, get the helicopter done. And this is where it really is getting exciting, because the airport's cool. I love the robots in the airport. I've also improved the security bot, so remind me to show you that quickly before I go straight into building helicopter mode. And let's be joined by, looks like Benji is the dog that Polly has decided to have joining us today. And Barnaby, you can go and you can play on all of the obstacles that there are in the doghouse. So yeah, the security bot was basically working in the last episode. It kind of worked. The water was going a little bit crazy and the lights were a bit crazy. Okay, it was all going a little bit crazy, but in theory it was working. So now I've just made it so it all works exactly the way it intended. So let's just go inside of here and quickly show you how that's looking. Oh, I'm scared actually walking. Okay, we're okay. Keep coming this way, Benji. Do not go to the fire. That has happened before. I don't want it to happen again. So right, I am going to feed Benji a pork chop. I just want to x-ray the pork chop just to make sure it's a good pork chop. So I'll place it down there, press the button, and then it will go into here. The second it goes in, that's when the light should start going off, if it actually goes in. Oh, okay, oh, maybe it doesn't work. It was working perfectly. There we go. Now is the light going to go off? There we go. Now the light's going to go, and it should flash a couple times. One more flash, and then after that, the pork chop should fly out on the other side. Any second now. Any second. There we go. It was working perfectly. I don't know what happened. Let me try again. I don't know. Maybe we pressed the button too much. Literally, I tried it like 100 times and it was working perfectly just before we started the episode. Maybe I need to do a little bit more work on the on the security bot. It kind of seems to be working a little bit better now. But anyway, here's the pork chop. It has been scanned. It is fine. There is no metal in the pork chop. So whenever I track down where Benji's got to, I will feed this to him. But anyway, we are not worrying about security bot today. We are going outside and we are going to be getting both the runway and the helipad done. So it's basically going to be exactly in line with the building, which means... Hello. Yeah, it's going to be exactly in line with the building, which means it's going to be 19 blocks wide, and I'm going to do it 5 blocks away. So we got 1, oh, didn't even mean to break that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only meant to point then at the ground, but this shovel is really, really, really effective. It's actually a new one that I just enchanted, so this is going to make digging things away super, super easy. So, yeah, let me go and mark this 19 blocks along then. It might actually even be difficult with this shovel. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was really hard. I think it actually might just be I think I might have marked it already with these flowers, to be fair, because it's too hard to count with this shovel because it's just too good. So let's just double check. This is 19. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. We don't need to worry about counting this way because it's the exact same width of the building. So we can basically go to where the building is. And this is the helipad, by the way, if I didn't make that clear. So that's going to go to there. and then we can go and dig this one away this side, and William Beaver couldn't hold back. He is already digging as well. So, right, William, do you want to start digging out this whole area here for the helipad? I'll be over to help build it in a second, but while I'm doing that, let's go and start the runway as well, because my helpers are going to be mainly doing the runway today, and then I'm going to be working on the helicopter on the helipad. So this is where the runway is going to be. It's going to be literally right next to the helipad here, and it's going to go all the way down here, right to the very, very end, and then that is going to be where the plane's going to go. It seems like it's going to be really big now, but remember, the plane is going to be on it, and the plane's going to be pretty big itself, so compared to a real life runway, it's actually going to be relatively small. So the plane needs to be good at building up speed, and I think I'm going to have to get rid of this. See, this is actually a bit of history. I built this, I don't even know when I built it. It's before my 100th episode, that's for sure. This is an old thing in my world, and it was basically Stampy's Fantastical CD Trap Mark II, and it was a way to trap creepers or skeletons so that I could get CDs, but it doesn't work anymore. Basically, it used to stop you from making your way out, but now you can make your way out, so let's say goodbye to it. We have to keep moving forward, so you were good while I had you. I literally haven't used you in years, though, so let's move it away. I do have my original house. If you don't know what that is there, that little wooden hut, that is the first ever house I built in Minecraft, and I will not be touching a block on that building. That building will be staying exactly where it is, which is exactly where it belongs. So don't worry, I won't be getting rid of that. But for this instance, I am going to have to get rid of this CD trap, just so we can make the runway. And oh, llamas! Can you see the llamas? There's llamas hanging out in the distance here. I have seen a few llamas in my lovely world, but I just never came across any of them in my video, so I'm glad that I have now. So there we go. My lovely world does have some lovely llamas as well, and they're all just hanging out in the shade here because it is a rather hot day today. I will, of course, be capturing some llamas in the future. I don't know what I could do for llamas. I got to do something, I don't know, maybe some mini game to do with llamas or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I will definitely be doing something with llamas at some point in the future. So there we go. That's kind of roughly marked out where the runway is going to go. So if you just kind of link that up with what I did there, Polly, and then yeah, if you guys go and dig that all out, I will go now and start building the helipad. So yeah, it's going to be relatively simple. It's going to be pretty much in the same design as the runway as well. So we're just going to have a white line around the outside. We are eventually going to link up paths as well. So this is all going to link up with the exit to the airport. The reason I wanted it to be a little bit far away is because, I know this might sound silly, but when the plane is going to be landing, the plane has a pretty wide wingspan. And if I built the runway right next to the airport, basically the wings would crash straight into the side of the airport, which wouldn't be very good for future journeys. And that was really weird then. I saw Benji there, and I turned to the side, and Benji was like right there. He must have just teleported right behind me. That was really bizarre. I thought there was another dog joining me for a second then, but it was just Benji just teleporting all over the place. So yeah, it's going to be white around the outside. So of course, going to have the big H in the middle, and then we're going to have a circle as well, just to make it easy. Oh, you want to trade, you want an upgrade, don't you? Right, there we go. Seeing as you're doing the digging, you have been upgraded. I think you've got an even better shovel than William now. I think he's going to get really jealous if he sees that. So anyway, I'm going to do a kind of a circle around the outside of this yellow, and then this needs to be 5 blocks along. I just want to make sure I do it right in the very middle of this area. So how much do we have either side? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side, and on the other side, hopefully it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this isn't exactly in the middle, so is this actually 17 blocks along then? We got 1, 2, 3, oh no, 19, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's gone 20 blocks along. How have I... Is the building not... Have I gone too far on this direction then? Oh, I have. Okay, that's what I did. That's good. That was good that I realized that immediately, because if I carried on building and this was all completely off, then things would have got really messed out down the line. So this needs to be exactly lined up with how the airport is, because it just kind of happened to be that. I didn't intend to make it exactly the same size. It was just kind of what made sense for the runway. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means we just need to add 1 block there and then 1 block here, and then it's 5 blocks along and exactly in the middle. And so now we've got that. That's basically going to be our marker for everything else we do. We just need to go out by 2, 1 there, and then across 2 here, and then this will be 5 across as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is basically going to make a circle, which is going to mark where the helicopter is going to go in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the big H, and then the helicopter it's not going to be big. It's not going to be grand. The plane is. The plane is going to be pretty enormous. The helicopter is quite cute. It's a one-person only helicopter. It's going to be pretty tiny, but I think it actually kind of looks pretty cool because of that. So now we just need to work out how to do the H. So this is going to be the horizontal line going across the middle like that there, and then we can kind of go down like this. I don't know exactly how big this H is going to be. Let's kind of just make it up. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4 in that direction. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this might be too big. 3, 4. Is that okay? I think this might be okay. I can make it a little bit smaller if I think that looks silly, but yeah, let's get rid of one block at the end of each side like that, and I think that will be good. And then yeah, I'm going to fill this all in with the grey clay, and then it's time to build the actual helicopter itself, and I can kind of show you the design that I decided to come up with for that. It's going to be relatively simple. It's going to be keeping it the same style as basically the rest of the airport and many things in my lovely world. Orange and white are the main colors that we're going to have. It's going to have a little joystick in it as well. Basically, I wanted it to be as small as it possibly could, just to make sure that it looks cute. And then, of course, if you're traveling with loads of people, then there's going to be the enormous plane, which is going to be right next to it, so you can use that. Like, I kind of imagine this being like my personal helicopter. So say, I need to rush over to the Funland for important Funland minigame business, then I can just hop into my helicopter and just kind of whiz over there by myself and kind of get what I need to do done. Probably play a minigame, knowing me, and then be able to get home. It's kind of just my little one-man helicopter that I can use to get around my lovely world. So yeah, you're probably getting a pretty good idea of what this area is going to look like now. It's all going to be really lit up as well, because this is like right near my house. This is basically going to become one of the more central points of my lovely world. So I wanted it to look good, and at first I was worried because I knew that if I built an airport, I knew I'd have to build a big runway, because otherwise it's going to look silly. And I was just thinking, God, look at the size of this runway. Think how many other buildings I could build where this runway is. Like, this is basically, 5, maybe 6 buildings worth of space? And space is a premium in my lovely world. There's not much spare space in my lovely world. Certainly not anywhere near where my house is. So I thought, is it a waste? But then I thought, no, it's just going to become such a big landmark. Like, when you fly over my lovely world in the brand new helicopter, which I'm going to be building today, when you fly over, when you look down, it's going to really stand out, because I've built a lot of buildings, and the problem is sometimes they have a little bit of a tendency to blend into each other. Like, when I build them, I'm all enthusiastic and I'm like, wow, this is amazing and it's going to stand out. But when everything is trying to stand out, almost nothing stands out, because, everything can kind of blend into each other a little bit. So just having this one giant thing is actually going to probably stand out compared to a bunch of the other buildings that I've actually built around the place. And so, yeah, for that reason, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. And no, away from the fire, Benji. You're being very well behaved, but I saw you looking at the fire then and just thinking about running into. I don't know what it is. It's like when a fly keeps running into like a light or something. You're like, why are you doing that? You see, it's not a good thing. It's not good for your health. Why are you just flying into that light or that window? It's ridiculous. But anyway, here is the Heli-pad. And oh, thank you for my shovel, Polly. And look, this is my brand new shovel. It's almost broken. It's only got a few swings left. It's okay, because look at that. Look how much they've got built. So this is going to be, once again, just white around the outside like this, and then all grey in the middle, and then there's going to be some other markings and things that I'm going to add to it as well later on. But I think this looks good. I think this is looking pretty awesome so far. So let's actually go and start doing the important work and start building the helicopter itself then. So I've got a crafting table down here. We're going to use some half slabs just for like the base of the helicopter. So let's go and kind of build it roughly in the middle here. As I said, it's not going to be too wide, so we don't need to worry about it being too wide. I think this might be wide enough, because I only need one seat in the middle here. So I think this style might work. I'm going to do these as if they kind of slope up. So these are the I don't know any technical terms for helicopters. These are the heli legs. These are the heli platform legs is the technical name for these. These these are basically the thing that it lands on to make sure it doesn't fall over. So that's basically what these are going to be. I only placed down these ones here so I could do the ones kind of making it look like they're sloped there. So let's go and break away the rest of these like that. And then we need the thing that's going to be linking it to the rest of the helicopter. So if I do some of these going up there like that, and then I think I've made the perfect amount. Look at that. That is exactly how many I needed, and I made the exact perfect amount. That literally never happens. Everyone mark this day in your calendar. This is going to be the annual day Stampy made the right amount of a material he wanted to use day, because that literally never ever happens. And then we're going to use quartz as well. And I need to be careful because I got a bunch of white clay in my inventory, and quartz looks very similar but is slightly different. And I'm going to go for quartz, and then this is going to be look at that. I immediately did what I just said that I shouldn't do. Let's get rid of all of that from my inventory just so I don't do it by mistake. So this is all going to be in the same style as the plane, by the way. If you want a good idea of what the plane's going to look like, and in terms of the color, at least, of course, it's a very different shape that the helicopter's going to be compared to the plane. But in terms of the overall style, I want it to be pretty consistent, as if this is just one airline that I have in my lovely world that's going to be doing it. So there's going to be a whole load of orange as well, which we're going to be using. And now I need to just kind of build this out into a rough plane shape, I guess. Well, helicopter shape, sorry. So I'm going to try and make it look a little bit more rounded. So if I go down here, I can kind of place some half slabs along the underneath, just to make that underneath look a little bit more rounded, and then we can have this bit poking out the front here. And this is going to be the very front of the helicopter, by the way. It's not going to be going out any further than this. So on this next layer, we're then going to use the orange clay, and basically have this entire layer as basically an orange stripe. And here should be where the doorway is. So let's go and make a doorway, and we can go and put that down. I think an iron doorway is going to be the best one to use. We should make a button as well, so we can actually go and get into this thing also, and then a ladder as well, so we can actually go and climb up onto it. And is my inventory getting full already? Is it that time of the episode where I've just made too much stuff and I can't hold anything? Let me just go and make a chest now, and then I can just go and throw away a bunch of this stuff that I'm not going to need today. This happens every time. Every time I'm building something, it's normally about this point in the video where just my inventory gets full, and it's just a hassle to do anything. It's all of this dirt that I gathered from digging it away, and the bit of soul sand as well. I don't normally see that in my inventory. So this is going to be the way you get in, and I didn't even make the ladders. That's what I came in to do, and I didn't even do it. So let's go and make the ladders. These are going to go here. You can climb up, and then the door is going to be like that. It's got to be the other way around. It's got to be facing... Actually, no, I should have been this way around. Is that on it? Oh, no. I guess I need to place it on this side. I'm sure you used to have to do it the other way around. There we go. But that's where the door is supposed to be like that. That's going to be the way you get in. And then we need some windows as well. It's not going to be a very safe helicopter if you can't see what you're doing. So let's go and add some windows here. And then this is where the joystick's going to be. I kind of like building in this way. Normally I'd build the entire outside or something like this and then start building the inside. I'm kind of just building it as we go, just depending on where I am. So let's kind of keep going with that style, and let's now go and make a seat. We're going to use a nether brick seat just to make it kind of look a little bit different. For now, I can kind of just avoid the door and jump straight in there like that. So this is the cockpit done. I don't know. Do you call it a cockpit on a helicopter? I don't know the technical terms. This is the drivey seaty place. This is where you're going to be sitting when you're actually flying the helicopter. And then I'm going to add some glowstone down here. Actually, if I go and put some glowstone down on this level, then that's going to light up the entire place. I guess it's going to light up the underneath a little bit. There are half slabs there, so you can't see the glowstone, which is good, but it does kind of keep the entire place lit up. And now let's kind of shape it a little bit more like a helicopter. So this section's going to go back here a little bit, and then this is going to be basically where the helicopter tail is going to be. I feel like that could actually be the technical term. I bet it is actually called the tail. Don't quote me on that. If you're taking your helicopter exam, please don't use this for your for your revision. But I feel like that isn't too unlikely that it's called the tail. And then this is going to go all the way back here. I can't go too far back because otherwise it's going to be blocking where the plane is going to be. But about to here should be good. And then we're going to do the little propeller bit, which is going to be on the back. So I basically just need to make a bit of a circle here. So tell you what, let's just go and throw any old block in the middle. Might as well just use quartz, and then go and do the rest around the outside. And the way we're going to do the propeller, and all of my tools are too good. Like, it's an inconvenience, the fact that my tools are too good, because I end up breaking more blocks than I actually want to end up breaking. But the really effective way to do this is iron bars. And I still have some iron bars on me. So let's just go and place one of them in there. Doesn't that look good? And then we can also add some little wings on the side here, just as a bit of extra detail. And then that's the back of the plane, actually looking a little bit like the back of a plane. It's a little bit too boxy here. I might break away these. I could possibly put half slabs on them. I might do like a half slab maybe here as well, just to make that look better. Oh, that looks good. I like the look of that. Let me go. Yeah, I think I might add some half slabs on top of those blocks as well. So let's just go and make a few more quartz half slab. Let's see if I can keep up my tradition of not making too much of any blocks, which I've started in today's episode. So yeah, let's go and place that down there like that. That is looking pretty good. And oh, there's a giant block on this side here. I must have accidentally broke that away. So yeah, there we go. This is looking good so far. But now it needs the proper propeller. It needs the big propeller on the top. Otherwise, this is going absolutely nowhere. I was literally looking at it thinking, what am I missing? Oh yeah, just the most important part, the thing that actually makes it move at all. So yeah, that's going to be coming out of the top here. Let's do half slabs on the top here as well. One, because I think it will look good. Two, because I want to use up these half slabs so I can say that I used the right amount. So that looks pretty good there. And then once again, we can do an iron bar coming up the top here. And then for the actual propeller, and oh no, I need to make more of these now. I'm going to use these stone slabs as well. So let's go and make some more of these. And these are just going to stretch out pretty wide. I think I'm just going to have one stretched out because most times you think of helicopters, you think of them having 4 of them. But a lot of them actually only have 1 if you actually look at them carefully. They just spin really fast. It just looks like there's 4. So let's just do kind of 1. I guess it's going to be 2, 1 on either side, I guess is going to be the way to do it. So I'm going to build up 2 blocks here like that. Then for the actual propeller part, I'm just going to go out on this level, and let's count how far I go out because I want to do it the same side on the other side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a good number? 8 will do. 8 will do. Doesn't really matter too much. I think 8 is looks about right. Let's do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I've done it again. Look at this. I've actually done it again. I've actually just made the exact perfect amount of these half slabs. As I said, that literally never happens, and it's just happened twice in one episode. That is absolutely unbelievable. I'm incredible. It's literally the best builder in Minecraft because of that. And oh no, I got dirt all over my helicopter. Let me go and clean the dirt off before I go and have a look at it. And speaking of going and having a look at things, look at this. I turn away and I look back and there's an enormous runway leading all the way down here. Oh, this looks awesome. This looks perfect. So we're going to add a bunch of markings onto here as well. We're going to add a bunch of lights around the outside. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add a bunch of redstone torches because they often have like colored lights around the outside. So there's going to be like a giant row of redstone torches going down here. Just so if you're going to land the plane and it's quite dark, you're going to be able to see that. You can actually go and start placing some of them, Polly, if you want. If you grab a bunch of this redstone and then here are some sticks. I'll throw some other wood as well. So yeah, this is just basically going to go the entire way around the outside, but not along the front here, just the sidelines. That's going to be all lit up there. And then we're going to add in a bunch of the other colors as well in the future. But let's just go and check out the helicopter. There's my little ditch that I left down here from my earlier mistake. Let's not focus on that. Oh, I heard a hiss. I just heard a really big hiss then. That was like a really loud hiss. I think it's from something under the ground though. William Beaver is immediately by my side. Oh, it's down here. Are they fighting? I think there's a spider fighting a slime down there, and then William Beaver's going to go and fight all of them by the looks of things. But yeah, here is my little helicopter. Don't you think it's adorable? I think this looks so cute. I think this is just a perfect one-man helicopter. I am really happy with what this looks like. I might change this front bit to a half slab. So it was looking a little bit boxy at the front. There we go. I think that makes it look a little bit cuter than what it did before. And let's go and have another look inside. It's really lit up as well because there's the glowstone in the middle. So yeah, this is where I'll be sitting at the front of my little helicopter and then using the joystick like this to go and fly around. And oh, there's no way to get out. Didn't really think about that. Maybe I should add another button in somewhere. I guess, can I do one on the roof? And would that let me out? There we go. I can have a button on the roof to be able to get out of the helicopter as well. So there we go. That is most of the runway done. Polly looks like she's just finishing off the redstone now. The helicopter's done. The heli-pad is done. So the next big thing that we need to do in the next episode is to build the plane. Probably the most important thing in the airport itself is to have a plane, and William Beaver is very carefully dealing with that creeper. But anyway, that is the end of this episode here. A very big thank you to Polly and William for helping me out and building this runway so fast. A very big thank you to Benji for joining us. And of course, a big thank you to you for watching the episode. And the next one will be online soon, and there'll be a link to that down in the description. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!